Hello everyone, I'm Pacho Man, also known not in the metaverse as Francisco, but I prefer people to talk me Pacho Man since I created my Twitter account in 2008. Because in some sort of way, I knew everything was going to go into a metaverse. I didn't know the term in that time, but I really get that concept. So today, I'm gonna talk to you about how we build a community in Latin America. And for all of you, I have a special announcement to do today. So if you're staying here and if you go to the website of NFT Latino Art right now, you will see a lot of information. What you're seeing there is part of the NFTs that we have been created. The key thing is this: how we can empower more people into the metaverse. That's the key question. How we can increase opportunities into the metaverse. And I'm gonna tell you how we are doing this in Latin America. I come from Colombia, but we have people from Mexico, Argentina, Peru, Brazil, and we want everyone in Latin America to really understand this opportunity. So if you tag me and put me in Twitter, Pachoman or NFT Latino Art, I'm gonna give you an NFT created by one of our artists. It's so simple. You take the picture, you tag me there, and then I will send to your wallet that. Because that's part of what we're doing. We're making Latin American artists to understand what are the next steps. So there are 26 million people in Latin America who lost their jobs during the pandemic. Sometimes you don't remember this. But when you're in the streets of Latin America, in my native town of Bogota, then you can feel it. When you're in Lima, then you can see it. If you're in Sao Paulo, then you can live it. Those are the key things that we have to analyze and reflect upon that. Because these 26 million people, they have their dreams, they have their skills, they know how to do stuff. But most of them, I can tell you, they don't know about anything we have been discussing these days here. They don't know it. So that's the reason we started to think how we can change that situation. So we do three things. Number one is that we publish a lot of content in Español, in Spanish. Why is that? Because the great content is in English. That's why this conference is in English. And I know it, and I consume a lot of this content. But how we can start creating content for Spanish speakers so they can get interested in what we do. How they can start launching an NFT. How we can convince the graffiti artist in the street that what he's doing is amazing, but he can sell for millions if he does his job right. Those are the key things that we do at NFT Latino Art. And that's the reason we put that name, because we want to empower Latin American artists to do stuff. So we also empower another type of people, the gamers, the ones that have lost their jobs, that are not studying. We call it in Español ninis. Ni estudian ni trabajan, not studying nor working. That's it. So what do we do with the ninis? So that's when you have play to earn, that's when you have Axie Infinity, and we are helping them. Most of them come from Venezuela. You know why? Most of them are coming from Argentina, and now we have people from Colombia as well. Yeah? And we want to empower each one of them, and we give them a coach, and the best ones, they have better access to keep doing their stuff. So another thing that we do is that we do in real life events, because that's important. How we can show people so they can understand what is going on in the metaverse. And for example, this was one of the events. The people that are there are my parents. They're also in the metaverse. You know, they get engaged into what we are doing because they know, and this is what I believe, that we don't need a universal basic income. I study in Denmark, I study in England with scholarships, my master's degree. I have studied all around the world with scholarships. Because the key thing is the opportunities that they gave me. And that's what we have to do. Instead of thinking about a universal basic income, what about if we empower people through play to earn and NFTs? I believe that's the way, because that's how they feel empowered. Each one of the scholars always asks me, how can I be an investor in the future and sponsor a scholar? Each one of the NFT artists asks me the same. So the great thing about this is that we got a sponsorship, as always, the opportunity. We are here because of METAVERSE. You know METAVERSE, you know Meta. He bought a 69 million NFT. He skyrocketed the career of people. Then you have the Dreamverse on the 4th of November that you can visit it. But Meta said, what else I can do besides buying the most expensive NFT in the world? Well, he created a fellowship program. And I'm the only Latin American fellow of the program. With the money that Meta gives me each month, and METAVERSE and Brooke and Tubadur and all the amazing team, I'm building this community. I invested all the money. So right now, we launched this in June of this year, and now we have more than 50 artists. We have more than 40 Axie Infinity scholars. And we are organizing an event in Cartagena next year. And that's the event that I invite you today to attend. Vámonos para allá. Vamos a disfrutar. We're going to learn. We're going to engage. And we made 5 different designers from Colombia to take inspiration from the indigenous elements and combine it with technology. And they designed these hoodies. They designed 5 different NFTs, and each NFT has only 7 copies. So if you become a founding member, you will get access to the hoodie, an exclusive hoodie, but also you will be in the board that says what kind of things we can do in that event. But also, I'm announcing today that if you go to NFT Latino Art right now, and if you go to the website, you can access the first 50 tickets for the event in Cartagena. Those tickets are for you to really engage with artists. We're gonna have sessions with musicians so you can compose with them. We're gonna have sessions with chefs so you can cook with them. We have sessions with painters so you can try to draw something. The key thing here is that we engage an international community of opportunities with the desire and passion of Latin American artists. This is the key thing, and this is what I want you to leave with you for. My invitation today is to go beyond what are thought, is to go beyond what we're given, and to think what else we can create. And that's the reason we call it NFT Create, because we want every participant to be there and develop new stuff. Someone just told me, oh, I love to talk about P2P NFTs on only this specific animal. Okay, what if we just create that? The other said, what if I can just compose a song with a famous artist that are using traditional instruments that are only found in a certain region of Colombia? What about if you just create that? What about if we create each experience as an NFT and then we put it and create more things? Because at the end, we are like kids, no? We love to create things. We love to experiment. We love the curiosity. We really love to engage with people like us. And this is what I'm so excited to be here. I've been moving through all the event locations, talking to people. So my recommendation, follow, tag me on Twitter, put the picture, you will get an NFT. The recommendation, come to Cartagena in Colombia, engage with artists from other places around the world, and most important, let's start creating. Thank you very much, guys.